Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Bollard again, and I'm here again with Zane. Thank you
Hello.
for joining me for the second match. I hope everyone enjoyed the show match that we brought you.
Yes, absolutely a show match.
Absolutely
Not
100% a show match. I
not a
hope that.
tournament game.
No, not a valid tournament game, but hopefully it got you all hyped for
Because the
these
players are in
upcoming group
different
stage
groups.
games. Yeah, both the players are in. There's only two groups, and we managed to pick
Yes.
two players who aren't in the same
Yeah.
group. But it was a wonderful show match, and I
Yeah.
think it hopefully whet your appetite for the rest of the Starcraft we're going to have today. We will be bringing you an actual group stage match now from Group B.
Yes.
There we
B.
go.
B.
Got there in the end.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to be Voltacus versus Molten.
Yep.
What do you know about these two players, then?
So Voltacus is a strong player who hasn't been playing too much recently because his computer broke.
Yep.
And he's been busy with exams.
Very busy with exams, yeah.
But you know, he's got a newfound passion. He went DreamHack.
Yes.
Yeah, he was inspired by the play he saw there. Now he's at Epic Land, and I played him this morning, and he did put up a good fight. So I do think that his skill has not diminished too much.
Yeah.
And Molten, he's a scary player. He's like 4'9", 5K. He's peaked a bit higher.
He beat a 5-6 player last night off of no sleep.
Yeah, I mean,
Terran, 5-6
yeah.
Terran.
So Molten's a player. He can beat people who are better than him, but he can also lose to people who are worse than him. He's kind of shaky. So that's why I think this will be a pretty interesting series.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to introduce the players this time again?
Spawning in the top right-hand corner of Glittering Ashes, we have the blue Protoss player, the captain of Gold Masters. It's Molten.
Whoop, whoop. Also repping the Rocket League team that I've entered into the fun tournament.
Oh, I'm rooting for him.
Molten and I are going to go all the way.
Yeah. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Terran player. It's Voltacus.
I think one of the most interesting factors going into this game will be how much sleep the players have had. I know for a fact Volt's got a fantastic night's sleep, around, let's say, 7 hours sleep. He slept like a baby. I think he had a really good night's sleep. On the other side of the map, Molten pulled an all-nighter.
Did he?
Yeah.
Straight up all-nighter?
Straight up all-nighter.
Ooh, so we're going to probably see some DTs this game then.
Exo got a little sleep. Molten, on the other hand, straight through. Played straight through the night. So he's either going to be the warmest he's ever been in his life or the sleepiest he's ever been in his life.
Yep.
And I think we're going to find out in this game.
Yeah, well, so far you can't really tell that because things look pretty normal, except for the fact that Voltacus has barracks hidden on the map, a second barracks.
Is the positioning of this normal?
Yeah. So I mean, you want the add-on, right, to block the space.
Duh.
So I think what Voltacus is doing is he's going to pretend to be expanding, but he's not going to be expanding. He's going to be making a proxy barracks with the Marauders. And last night at 2 a.m., I did see Molten play, and he lost this exact build, and then he complained about it, and he was like, "This is." He used some words I don't want to say, but he used some bad words to refer to this build. And he said, like, it's impossible to scout for this. How can you beat this? Then me and Reza gave him some help, actually, and told him how to beat it. And he's coming back in with the probe. The CC is 10 seconds. No, wait, what's Voltacus doing? Voltacus isn't doing... Voltacus is doing the build, but he's doing it wrong. He's getting a Reaper... He's getting a Reaper instead of a Marine, which actually delays the tech lab by quite some time. So these Marauders are going to be really late. This could actually make the build a lot harder for Molten to realize it's going on. And we see that there's no shield battery, so I kind of think that he doesn't. At least he chrono boosts the second gateway unit, the Adept. But I think the fact that he's going Twilight and that he's not building a shield battery kind of means that he has no idea that this is going on. And Voltacus is saving this Reaper. And he's going to go in later, but there is a nice wall off here. What is this build from Voltacus? He's not making Marauders, he's making Marines and Stim. This is a build that I've never seen before, and I think that if he just did the more regular version with the Marauders and Concussive, he would actually win. Okay, Bradley is back.
It's definitely the most professional Epic Land stream there has ever been.
Voltacus is actually doing something really weird. I would say that this is not good. So he's, instead of making Marauders out of his proxied barracks, he's making Marines and getting Stim. So with the proxy second barracks, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get Concussive Shell, Marauders, and hit hard really early. But this is like... I don't know, this is just like a 3 racks, but weaker, it feels like, but with only 2 racks.
Did you talk about the Dark Shrine already?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm just too baffled by Voltacus' build. I'm not sure why he's kind of trying to invent such a weird build when there's already such strong
build.
Yeah, that like are very similar to this one. But yeah, so Molten's just going for his DT drop, which is like his favorite build order in this matchup. And if Voltacus did in fact do the Marauder build, he would win, I'm quite sure. But because this build is going to hit very late, I think... Oh, he loses the Reaper for nothing. Doesn't even doesn't get in. The thing is, he could have jumped up the Reaper Cliff, and even though there's a wall, he would still get vision of the Twilight, and I think he would see the Dark Shrine.
Even with Stim, do 4 Marines win this fight?
We see an SCV pull.
Okay, maybe the SCVs... Maybe the SCVs help.
But the issue is, does he have an orbital at the natural? Yes. Okay, so at least you have a good amount of scans. He's making a factory now. He's getting combat.
Well, the question is how many mules he drops.
This is so confusing. Like, he seems so committed, but he's making a factory?
I mean, as far as all-ins go, yeah.
The DT's walking across the map because the build order of Molten was kind of delayed. And
the DT's missed the SCV, so he has no idea this is coming as well. It's going to be brutal.
Dim, but there's no medevac.
Is this an Artosis pylon?
Oh
my god.
No battery overcharge or repair on that pylon.
Need to get the SCVs in first, let the Marines do the damage.
2 gateways, which is also quite bad for the DT warp-ins.
We need a scan shortly, the DT.
We have a scan. There's so few Marines. Okay, we have a scan, but the Marine count is so low. He doesn't even get the DT.
Oh,
what a disaster.
No. How many scans does he have left?
The DT on the other side of the map is just swiping at the orbital. Why is he going for these gateways? He needs to go for critical damage. He needs to go kill as many workers as possible.
Needs to use another scan. That's what he needs to do.
Is that the same DT that he already scanned?
There we go. Gets us around this time. That's much better.
But he doesn't get the second one because it gets picked up by the Prism.
If he kills the Prism, though, that'll be nice.
He needs to go for probes. Not the Dark Shrine. There's already DTs here. Probes are the priority. Oh, the DT dies before getting picked up.
Ah, he dropped it right onto the scan.
Stop going for the Dark Shrine, go for probes. So Molten has no production. The DT on the other side of the map was swiping
it.
He recalled the one DT. There's another scan.
He had a lot of energies. He didn't drop a single mule since.
He let the DT escape. What?
What is this game, man?
Did he have another scan?
17 probes are dead. No, I think he's out. Oh, he's got another one!
But the thing is, the Marines are so overstimmed, but he's going to win anyways. Oh my, what a roller coaster of a game.
He finally kills the remaining probes.
He repowers the gateways. He needs to kill that pylon. Another DT is warping in.
One more DC might push him over the edge. He's lost a base. I didn't even see one of the command centers go down.
Okay, so he doesn't have any more scans. But I think the worker count is too low for Molten. 6 workers versus 21 with 2 orbital commands.
5.
Even more workers going to die. Like, well, I mean, I guess Volt's going to lose some workers because he has them here in the main base. But like, yeah, I think Voltacus has actually done it.
I think
with his crazy, weird build.
So you gave him, you know, gave him some stick.
Yeah.
What do you think about the build now you've seen it in action?
I think that there's better builds that could have done the same thing still, but.
I think this build also could have been executed better, though, right?
Let's not count Molten out of it yet. Though he is a better player than Voltacus overall, but Voltacus does have an overwhelming lead, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
We see that factory that Voltacus made hasn't done anything yet, and the SCVs, some of them do come home.
How many Marines are left? There's 18 Marines still.
Yeah, I mean, I think 18 Marines should be able to just run across the map and end the game, like kill every last worker.
But they're going home.
I
know they got moved accidentally.
Finally, we see an engineering bay to try and get a turret down. Another DT is in production.
Where did it go? That's the real question. There's 2. One is used as a wall in. I like it.
Yeah. So what's Volt's plan? I guess when is he going to move across the map again?
Once Molten's rematch.
I guess I think he's waiting for the turret, and then he's gonna push across. But Molten does have that prism, so he does have the potential to drop DTs into Voltacus' main.
Yeah, I mean, there's a turret in the... No, there isn't a turret in the main. I thought there was. There should be a turret in the main, maybe. Given how far ahead he is, I think he can afford to build one.
Yeah, I think so. He does float over the barracks from home, and he's making a starport. So I guess maybe he's making medevacs. I don't know, he's pushing across already.
The DT is going to win this fight, despite...
Ooh.
Oh, a good micro.
He shot he shot the orbital.
Was it the SCV he shot?
Oh, okay.
Either way, the DT won the fight.
Yeah.
I think
he scans.
He uses the scan. I mean, why not? He's got so much energy at this point.
Yeah, the Marines he hasn't been dropping mules.
Are finally going to reach the base.
Molten's warping in an Archon somewhere? At
there's
home,
no-
okay.
Can the Archon even get out?
No, it can't.
Or is it a full wall? Might be a full wall. It's a full wall. Cheeky force field, like that.
Yeah. He's gonna have to stem him again, maybe? He's gonna dive on the Archon before the bat. Okay, he dives before the battery's done. And Molten's GG's.
And there's the GG. The crazy build has done it. The man himself has done it. Voltacus grabbed himself a win in game 1.
What a game. I mean, I knew when I played him, I could tell that he was in good form, even though he hadn't played for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I missed half that game due to a phone call, but what I saw was pretty exciting.
Yeah, you saw the important bits.
Yeah, absolutely. So Voltacus taking perhaps a shock 1-0 lead in that series. I don't know if you would agree with that.
Yeah, I do think it's a shock.
But I think Molten's got it in him to bring it back. I think we're going to hopefully see a game 3 in this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably not a build that Volt can do again.
Well, you never know.
The thing is, I think that build hit later than the 3 racks with less units.
I mean, maybe it'll just 3 racks next game.
Yeah, I guess so.
Either way, Molten should definitely be prepared for something a little more spicy.
Yeah, the question is, will Molten do the same build again? Because that is his favorite build in this matchup.
The DT drop.
Yeah, and it's actually a really good build against gimmicky stuff, but you have to be really on point. Otherwise, you can die. But if you play it really well, then it's just good against random pushes because like you have so much aggressive potential and defensive potential at the same time. But like I think one of the problems here was that
his opponent had like 400 energy.
Yeah, that's part of it. But I think like like his pylon got depowered on the low ground like so quickly, and like he didn't like build batteries in the main. Like his crisis management wasn't on point, and he had no idea of the move out. Like he kind of needed some kind of a indication that Volt was pushing across the map, so he could prepare for it, make batteries, make backup pylons, things like that. But when it just hits you straight up, then it's very hard to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely, as we saw in that first game. And we're into game 2 on 2,000 atmospheres. Starting in the bottom left-hand corner is the Brew Protoss looking to get back into this series after pulling an all-nighter stint on ladder. It is Molten.
Yeah, perhaps regretting that decision now.
Well, we have to wait and see. He should be expecting to go through into Codes, you think?
I think if he doesn't, he'll be disappointed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we do see in the top right-hand corner, sending a cheeky SCV across the map already. It's the red Terran player, Voltacus.
Lovely. Is that... Hold on. Is that Team Liquid logo?
Nah, I think it's just one of the decals in the game.
Looks like the Team Liquid horse to me.
It might be.
I'm not wearing my Team Liquid jersey today, so we can't do a comparison.
We see Voltacus is proxying another barracks, most likely.
Where did it go? Oh my god, I can't even see it. I need my glasses
So
on.
the question is, does he do the same build, or is he going to do like the Marauder version, which is actually good?
I hope he does the same build.
Yeah.
Imagine if Molten goes down again to whatever we just witnessed in the previous game. That would be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see what Molten's tech choices are, but we'll expect to see a Dark Shrine at some point in this game.
We see Voltacus even sends the SCV Scout. Okay, he's making a Reaper, so it looks like he's doing the weird build again. Because the thing is, if you don't want to make a Reaper when you do the Marauder build, you want to make a Marine, because the Marine builds a lot faster,
Why are there
and it doesn't use gas.
Why were there 2 SCVs down here?
He was fighting off the probe, I guess.
Oh, it followed the probe.
We see Molten scouting for proxy barracks, because the thing is, if the CC is 10 seconds late, you're supposed to scout for proxy barracks.
I don't think that's going to see it. Oh, he's cancelled it anyway.
Yeah, but he knows he's a bit suspicious.
Yeah, he knows something's up. I don't know if he got actually up here to have a look at what's in the base. He's not going to get in anymore to check.
Uh-huh. But the thing is that the command center was like, oh, what's this? Oh, he cancelled it to make the orbital.
Oh, he wants the orbital earlier.
Yeah. This is not a refined builder from Voltacus, it seems. Molten is going to see the barracks. It's the concussive shell this time, but he's still doing the build a bit wrong because he got the Reaper instead of the Marine, which actually makes quite a big difference in making the build weaker.
Why is the reason?
Because the Reaper costs gas, so it actually slows down your Marauder production, and also the Reaper takes longer to build, so you get less. Your Marine count is lower, and Marines do a lot more damage than Reapers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
probably just that. And he's going to lose the Reaper anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I can't see this doing anything because Molten scouted it and he's making 2 batteries, and Voltacus' build is also not refined enough.
Well, let me skip to the batteries, but they are in the natural. And we do see a Stargate this time.
In a Sentry. That's strange when you're going Stargate.
Force fields? I'm trying to think what the reason is.
Yeah, I guess scouting maybe.
Yeah, could use some hallucinations, but I mean, you'd expect to send one of the Stargate units across the map.
Yeah, I mean, like he shouldn't die with 2 batteries. He's making a backup plan as well. And Voltacus, even though I think Voltacus doesn't actually know he got scouted.
No, I don't think he saw
Did he
the
see the
road.
batteries with his Reaper before it died?
No. Actually, that's a good question.
No, okay,
No.
so maybe he still thinks he's being really sneaky. But meanwhile, Molten's making a cannon and a void ray.
He's not taking any chances this time. This pylon is a trick, and the force field does come out.
Okay, Volt needs to give up like this. Why is he not repairing with battery? I mean, he could have repaired that with batteries, healed it with batteries. Okay.
Oh, here are the boys.
I missed the SCV. Okay, yeah, this is not going to do anything. There's a cannon and there's a battery and a void ray. Like,
Hasn't even. I don't even think he needs to use overcharge.
I don't
here,
think
right?
he even needs to micro.
Well, he needs to make sure all his units don't wander away from the battery.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe
okay.
not. Maybe he can just go across the map now.
He's just going to go back with the SCVs after losing 4 of them. And now an Oracle's on the way. The Oracle's probably going to do game-ending damage. Like, yeah, this is a very, very bad position for Voltacus. Molten's even going to send some units to go to the barracks.
Yeah, he's going to catch a Marauder for free.
He
I
can
think.
deny Stim if he wants, because Stim is researching on that barracks down there.
Yeah, gets the Marauder. And yeah,
But
you're right.
instead, he's just
Stim
going to
is-
send his units across the map or do nothing with them.
The Void Ray's kind of wandered to its death, which is a bit of a miss micro, I think.
Oh, he does save it.
Nice one.
He could pick up some Marauder if he wanted to.
And now we get to see the Oracle go in. We'll see how much damage this gets done.
Yeah,
It
so
could
that,
be...
that Void Ray, it did stop the Marines from going back into the main base. So that Oracle's probably just going to go in and do
Look at this
critical
jaw.
damage.
Look at this. So juicy.
Yeah, I mean, Voltacus is already like heavily crippled. This Oracle will probably just do just finish him off.
They're only going to
Molten's
fit in the
getting a
natural.
3rd base. Like, Voltacus even wasted a scan, which
Here
is
it goes.
which is a minus a mule. He's got so much energy. Like, yeah, Voltacus is in shambles.
4 SCVs do go down. Some good bit of damage to the Oracle, and it only took shield damage, so it'll be able to come back again and do more things in the future. Scouting with the racks, not going to see too much that he didn't already know about.
Yeah, I mean, I think he should have sent it home anyways. But like at this point, what can he really do?
See Blink on the way. Weapons upgrade for the Protoss. And the Oracle's still being as annoying as possible. There's 2 of them now, in fact, hovering around outside the natural. The Marines are going to try their best to defend this mineral line, but 2 Oracles can kill stuff really quick.
Did Volt even get Stim before he blew the barracks?
That would be G. No.
No. Okay, so he's got no Stim on the way. He's got nothing going for him.
He hasn't. No.
He's got 26 workers and a dream.
He's building a starport.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
just
something
building.
that's happening.
He's just building the tech lab on the barracks now. Now he starts Stim.
Yeah, that really hurts. Stim was over halfway done, I think, when it got
Yeah.
cancelled. Oh, there's a little engagement going on here. Hallucinated Phoenix trying to get some scouting done. Nothing here that Molten is going to see is going to worry him. He's going to feel like he's in a commanding position in this game. Do you think he looks to do a push off 3 bases, get a 4th? Where does he go from here?
I mean, he can just do anything. I think he's just probably gonna make Colossus, probably push out at like 120 supply or so if Voltacus doesn't do so before. Like he's just powering out right now. He's getting 2 more cannons. He's still worried about dying. I guess he thinks it's the only way he can possibly lose. Second Robo.
Yeah. He's far enough ahead that he can afford to really defend this 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, he's even got like force fields. Volt's getting a 3rd CC. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what Volt's plan is. He needs to do something really. Like, I guess his plan, is just to turtle and like hope that like he can draw it out and like get a good fight at some point.
Yeah.
That's probably the best shot, to be honest.
Going for the missile turrets as well. Do you reckon that's just because of the Oracles, or is he also afraid of DTs again?
Yeah, I think that's just for the Oracles. But I think even then, because Voltacus is so poor, like every mineral he spends that he doesn't necessarily need to hurts.
Yeah, these are really painful to have
Especially
to build.
because the Oracles can still kill workers with the natural. That turret is not. These turrets are not that well placed.
Yeah, you can just sit here and
Yeah.
murder everything.
Yeah, the turrets in the middle would have been a lot better.
Stasis Ward catches a huge chunk of bio, trying to creep out of the base. That's going to slow Voltacus down. I mean, he wasn't really going to go anywhere. He was just kind of seeing what's going on. But 2 hallucinate Oracles, hopefully going to force an overreaction. When's he going to realize their hallucinations? Should know now. And he's Stim for them. Never mind.
Yeah, and now the real Oracle's coming in and do a revelation. No, not sure what the point of the Yeah.
He realizes.
And 3 more cannons in production for Molten.
Where? He's built 5 cannons on this base? 4. 4 cannons on this base, 2 shield batteries, 5 cannons on this base and 2 shield batteries. This base is not going down.
No, it's not.
Anytime soon. This base is here to stay.
Yeah, is Voltacus, I guess Voltacus thinking about pushing out?
It looks like Volt's going to try, yeah. I mean, his army is only a tad behind Molten's. I think this Molten's is better in terms of unit quality.
Yeah, the quality of Molten's army is a lot
he's
better.
Got a oh, okay, he's got sorry. 2 Colossi just appeared and made that significantly less attractive for Voltacus.
Yeah, there's 5 cannons there, so I don't think so.
Blink as well, lots of tech options here. Force fields, garden shield. Don't think we have extended thermal lance. Unclear.
I think we do.
Is that what that symbol is? It's way too small.
No, that means he can walk up cliffs.
Oh, okay.
Where's the upgrades for?
G.
Yeah, he has it.
Oh, he has it, yeah. I assumed it would show on this UI, but apparently it doesn't.
Yeah, and Volt's just chilling. Like, I guess he's going to poke around the other side. More cannons.
He didn't have enough.
8, 9 cannons?
7 cannons, plus 4 shield batteries.
Plus 3 more cannons.
Does it not count the building one?
No, there's 10 cannons.
Yeah. It's a safe number.
Yep.
Volt is managing to secure a 3rd base, which is surprising. I thought he would be dead by now, but we're still here.
Molten is playing very safely.
Molten
Perhaps because he's sleepy.
Playing like a Terran, turtling.
Yeah.
Building turrets. Losing all of his stalkers.
Molten doesn't hit his own army with the Disruptor, which would have been one of the ways he could lose the game.
I don't know what just died then. Marine, I think.
Marine, yeah. It's finally Molten's deciding to push out.
Oh, look at this. Purple beams of death.
There's Widow Mines, but there's an Observer here anyway, so the Colossus can actually shoot them very easily. And even, Molten should just win with this push.
Boom. Disruptor shot annihilates 2 Widow Mines. And the Dark Shrine is on the way. It's a little overdue, but we got there in the end. Here he is. Coming to save the day.
Molten's not going for it. He's going back. Maybe he's just finding a different angle.
Molten knows the stream's ahead of schedule and wants to drag this one out as long as possible to make sure that we get back on track.
Volt just does trade some units for some Disruptor shields and a small amount of health. Molten has 3 Disruptors now with his army. Surely now he's going to push in for the kill.
This Marauder must feel like an absolute king. He's got his own personal medevac.
Yeah, and you can see the effect that has on
fighting for him. Anyway, a big engagement going down here at the 3rd. The 3rd is completely gone. Disruptor shots blowing up loads of Marines. Thermal lance melting everything. Woo!
Yeah.
That was a long one, but we got there in the end. Molten evens the series up 1-1, and we have our first game 3 of day 1.
Yeah, I mean, I think that game kind of ended very early, but it still just took a very long time for Molten to actually close it out.
That seems like a mental thing, right? Where he was a bit scarred from the first game. He was like, look, this first game was dumb. I'm not going to do anything dumb.
Yeah,
and that's the right thing to do, right? Sometimes there is a trade-off, right? At some point, you give your opponent too much time, they get back into the game.
Yeah.
But I think he felt confident that he was able to contain Voltacus and not give him too much space while still building his lead.
Yeah, I mean, he built a cannon. He had a cannon ready for that. Like, you're not supposed to build a forge that early, you're not supposed to build a cannon that early, because it just puts you so far behind against anything normal. But Molten didn't care. Molten was like, I think Molten just thinks that he'll just win as long as he doesn't die in a dumb way early on. And he might be right.
Yep, and we're loading on into the final map of this best of 3. It's going to be Berlingrad. Do you know whose picks were in which order for this series?
I'm not sure, but this is probably a Voltacus pick.
Yeah.
It's a good Terran map. Just the question is, will Voltacus do something absolutely crazy again? Or will he do something, like normal?
Mildly crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Or normal. He can play normal.
Well, I hope we see that. I'd like to see him go down swinging here, playing his best Starcraft 2. And we're going to be jumping into the game. And do you want to do the introductions again up in the top left? You did so well last time.
Spawning in the top left-hand corner. Tying up the series in that last game. It's the Gold Masters captain. It's Molten.
There are loads of buttons on this mouse, and I clicked one by accident and then didn't know how to stop it doing whatever it was doing. And in the bottom right-hand corner is our red Terran. He is tied 1-1 in this series. We're going to see if he can pull the upset and take down Molten here. It is Voltacus.
And we do see another cheeky SCV.
Okay, he's not going to play standard then. Well, the hope was there.
But this SCV is very...
It's mining.
What? What's this?
He's going to expand. calling it now.
He's going CC. This is like not. This is just bad.
Nah, he's gonna win.
CC first. Proxy CC first.
But if he knows Molten's building
He's doing
a
it.
forge and like
he's not-
cannons and you know
No, but
wasting loads
but
of money.
The thing is, Molten scouts and he sees Molten's scouting for proxies already.
Yeah. Do you reckon he finds the proxy command? The
Probably.
weird. It's not even proxy. It's just hidden command center. We really
thing
need a
is-
cough button.
The thing is, he sees no barracks. But Voltacus will make a barracks.
There it is.
Now it's CC. Now he should know it's CC first.
Right. Just on the timing.
Yeah.
So the question is, where is the CC? And also, is this SCV going to die? Which it is.
Ooh.
Oh, lovely micro. Just manages to save
That's
him.
actually really good for Volt because it reduces the chance of Molten knowing what's going on.
Yeah, can't scout any further, can't get any information on what he's building in his main. This probe is going to, I think it's going to scout every base on the entire map.
Maybe.
It's trying. Like,
But
it seems to
I
be
guess
queued most of the way across
That
the
bottom
map.
side might be the last place that he scouts.
Actually, no, it's going up, actually. It's gonna
Molten
go
made a
back home.
Zealot, and he's sending that across the map.
Where is it? There it is.
Okay, so
It's also scouting for proxies.
So Molten is scared. He didn't realize it is CC first, even though like he should have. He's not expanding. He's playing a one-base Stargate.
One game Stargate against, how many racks are we up to now? Just 2.
Making a battery. Like, okay, so Volt could actually win this. 2 batteries.
He's so this is what I was saying. Voltacus was gambling that Molten would go overly defensive, let him get a little bit of a lead, and then just smash him.
But I think if the probe survived, I think he would have realized.
Yeah? You think just because it died, because of that tiny little micro decision at the beginning of the game, that could have swung the
Yeah,
decision?
because you can see there's only one gas, then you see another barracks being made. You're like, okay, like this doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
You see
why-
the
where's
orbital is late. Like
transferring the boys, gonna get some
he
extra
still
mining
hasn't
for
made a
them.
Nexus yet. It's 3 minutes.
He is running scared.
He's making a Void Ray instead of an Oracle, so he's not gonna have any pressure. Oh my god, Molten might actually lose this.
Molten is terrified right now. That game 1 is still burning a hole in the back of his mind.
And he's not scouting for any more proxies. The Reaper kills the probe.
I got too excited
lose the
to
Reaper- don't lose
move
the
the
Reaper.
camera. Yeah, he's lost the Reaper in every game so far. It'd be really
Very
hard
bad,
to
yeah.
keep it alive for this push, because Lordy's gonna need it.
Will he make another? Will he make another Void Ray or an Oracle? He's so convinced it's an all-in, right? Like he's making like no net. Oh my god, this
He's
game is wild.
Still not expanding. He's still not building anything. The Reaper's gonna get in.
It didn't even wall the
He
Reaper
didn't even
cliff.
wall properly.
Oh my god. Okay, finally he makes a Nexus. While Volt makes his 3rd CC. Okay, finally Molten makes an Oracle, and I think this Oracle might actually fly over the hidden base of Volt
Let's
at
have a
some
look.
point.
Oh, it's gonna be right in the dead space next to it. If he just
Yeah,
goes
but,
one
like,
bit to the
The
left.
thing is, like, as you poke with the Oracle, you kind of go to the left normally,
yeah, you
right?
just like right click over here somewhere.
Yeah,
and then,
so he might actually see it then. But Volt has a very big lead.
yeah, this is huge. This
But
is pretty
it-
mad.
Is he good enough to close the game out from this lead still?
Oh, well, he closed the first game out, even though we thought he threw. So
Yeah, but that was a bigger lead, I think.
you think there's a bigger lead in this game?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, tech-wise, look at everything he's building. It's mad. Like, what's the worker count? 10 workers ahead as well.
I mean, at this point, Molten must know that it's not an all-in.
Yeah.
Then again, Volt's first game, he did hit quite late, around like 5 minutes.
Here comes the Oracle. Gets the revelation off and just runs away.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't actually... He flies with a natural, doesn't see a natural. So
he must be very confused.
He must be still scared.
And he's actually gone up instead of down, so he's
Yeah.
still not gonna see it. Maybe he just thinks Voltacus is bad. Like I don't know how you react to this.
Yeah, I mean, Volt's on 2 barracks. Stim's about to finish. He could actually put on pressure
There we
now.
go. The Oracle's finally gonna see this.
I'd
It's
like to see a
been
turret
the longest-
in the mineral lines because there is an Oracle.
This Oracle is gonna delete so many SCVs in a second.
Yeah, if there was a turret though, then it'd be a different story.
Oh boy, I feel very worried about this mineral line right now.
The Oracle does finally see the hidden base. Oh!
He's run away!
Wait, did he see it?
Oh my god, please say he saw it. Yeah, he saw it. I don't know why he turned around. I think he just happened to
F2,
send it
F2,
home at
maybe
the
F2.
exact moment. He could have killed so many
He
SCVs!
could have. Now he realizes he goes back. Volt still didn't make a turret for some reason,
Well, Volt didn't see the Oracle.
but he still should make a turret.
Oh, yeah, just in general. Here we
Yeah,
go.
finally.
Here comes... Oh, it's too late. It's going to get killed. There goes the SCV. Here comes the second Oracle. The boys are gathering around. I think they should just leave. They're sacrificing themselves for nothing. He's not right-clicking on the right SCV. The turret is actually halfway done. It might actually finish here. He needs to right-click again. The turret's going to be done. Only 9. That could have been a lot worse than it was.
Yeah, but I mean, Volt still has a big lead. Is he gonna? He baits the stasis.
Baits the stasis,
Is he
but
gonna
there's
stay?
so
He's
much
gonna
defense
3
here.
batteries.
He can't attack this. He just cannot. He needs to go home. There's
Oh,
oracles. It
he
kills the
gets
oracles!
Oh, big pick off. He's even getting efficient trades here against the battery.
The medevacs are doing really well there for him, keeping these Marines alive while they're stimmed.
He shouldn't be engaging further.
No, he needs to go home. That was good.
That was a good trade though. Yeah, like he's up 5 workers. He's on triple orbital. He's got double upgrades on the way. Molten has no splash anywhere near completion because he's getting blink and +1.
And there's
He
no
lost
more
both
oracles.
oracles.
There's no more oracles. There's
Yeah.
nothing to threaten this mineral line anymore.
Volt's in a fantastic spot. He still needs to close it out though.
Yeah, there's still a long way to go in this game.
Molten's
It's
getting a
not
third
by any
Nexus.
means that.
Robo Bay and double upgrades. So I think Voltacus needs to try and like deny this space as long as possible. Try and get something done. I think once Molten gets Colossus out, things will be hard for Volt.
I feel like I don't know, could Volt turn around and pressure this base before these cannons get down?
Yeah, he has a good Marine count on the map.
Like,
Oh,
spin
no,
these
he has
Marines.
some Marines further back that are coming to
If
support.
he can kill the cannons, that'd be really nice. No cancel,
cancel.
1. No
Another no
cancel, 2.
cancel.
Lovely. That's more minerals down the drain for Molten. Didn't
he
quite
gonna-
get the pylon.
Yeah, he has Blink, but he doesn't want to forward Blink because he's scared, and he rightfully should be because there's a lot more Marines coming. They've grouped up now.
The
He has-
amount of money Molten is dumping into defense in these games is disgusting.
Yeah, he has enough Marines now to just like fight the space, but he's going around for some reason.
It's got, like, again, nearly 1 medevac per every 2 Marines. Nice
Yeah,
to see.
it's actually bad because now he's giving Molten the time to get those cannons done.
Yeah, he can't push that base really anymore. He's going to try and go the long way round. Going to get the Colossi, maybe?
He can repair it with the batteries.
Yeah, he's doing
He's
it
doing
now.
it, but the battery he's not
Stim
battery
Marines are
over.
too strong. He lost quite a full medevac, I think.
Oh, another medevac.
Why is he parachute
But
dropping?
more
Oh, he's got more
Marines coming.
Marines! Needs to blink out. Oh, did he use the blink
He used
already?
the
I think
blink
it's on
in.
cooldown.
The Sentry's gonna die. Gets the Observer.
Still think this is a bit of an aggressive push, but he's going to go for it anyway. There's so
Battery
many skill
overcharge still
batteries.
available.
Why is he not using it?
Now he uses it. He shouldn't be fighting the
He's got no-
overcharge.
Yeah.
It's
no
overall,
medevac.
it's a decent trade. Getting the Robo was really big.
Yeah. No more Colossi for
But
a while.
Volt's money, both players are flowing a lot of money.
Yeah, a huge amount of money.
Volt's getting a Ghost and EMP.
Volt needs to build another base. He's got way oversaturated in 2 of his bases.
Why is he only making Marines? Why is he not making Marauders? Against like Stalkers, Colossus, you want like a good Marauder count.
He's got the
Especially and even
Ghost.
against Cannons. It's a strange composition and also quite one that's very fragile against Colossus. So if Molten does actually get his Colossi out, I think Volt could still be in trouble, even though he's in a really good spot. He's only 3 workers ahead now.
But look at the army supply difference. It's catastrophic. If he stopped throwing units into static defense, he would absolutely decimate Molten's army on the field.
Battery overcharge comes down. Go for the overcharge. It finally goes for the overcharge.
Should be able to take this fight now, especially with the extra medevacs coming in to heal up these low health
And a lot
Marines.
of workers going down, and Molten is not a rich player in this game. The mine shot kills loads of workers. They're going to go into another mine shot.
Yep. And there go the rest of them.
This base is going down.
This is looking really good for Voltacus. I'm struggling to see how Molten gets back into this game.
Yeah, he can get a
Colossi
great fight,
helps.
maybe. Yeah.
Ooh, nice little pick off there. But another 18 probes have gone down. The worker supply lead is back up to 16. The army supply lead is still nearly double.
Volt's 4th base just finished up. He's turning it into an orbital, not even a planetary. That's how confident he is.
Yeah, that was what he needed. He did need that orbital, so... Yeah, that 4th base, sorry, as he was over...
Second starport for Vikings.
Oh, Widowmine doesn't quite get into the middle line. Very cheeky of him there, trying to get 2 of those in. But thankfully the Colossi was on hand to clear that up.
And we do see disruptors on the way, so Molten realizes how desperate he is, and he wants to get the big hits on with the disruptors.
Yeah, the disruptors are that kind of unit that can turn the tide of battle when you are behind. If you get the right hits, if you decimate
This
enough
is a pure
supply.
marine army, so the Colossus is worth its weight in gold minerals, and the force fields are good. Yeah, I don't think Voltacus should push the issue there.
No, Molten's very happy taking those kind of engagements with the units that he's got at the
And
moment.
finally, we see Marauders in production.
Doesn't have concussive shells though.
Yeah, but I mean, just the beefiness of the Marauders, the plus armor damage. It's a lot better than just sticking to Marines.
These units had pushed straight in, they would have got some damage done, but they dilly-dally too long, and a bunch of them are going to die to a disruptor shot. Oh no, split!
Huge disruptor shot.
Ah, that was painful to watch as a huge ball of bio gets destroyed by a disruptor. My co-caster is currently dying, but it's okay because Voltacus is up to 5 bases against his 3-base opponent. He just needs to make sure he doesn't take a bad fight that allows the Protoss to go across the map and slap him in the face and end this game once and for all.
Yeah, Voltacus is still in a great position. Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, nearly a self-shot there from Molten. He would have been very tilted had that one landed on his own Stalkers.
We see 4 Vikings in production, but it's only 1 Colossus.
Yeah, I'm not sure the Vikings are the right choice here.
Yeah, it's the disruptors that he needs to worry about.
He's just dumped the world's most scans I've ever seen simultaneously. Wants to know where that army is so he knows which side he can push. I mean, there's not that much for him to push. He's successfully contained his opponent to just 3 bases.
He just needs a really good concave so that he minimizes the disruptor shots.
Some better splits there. They still lost a chunk of bio, but it was much better than last time when he lost a huge number of Marines.
Yeah, he just needs to make sure he doesn't take big disruptor hits, and he should win.
I feel like he needs to destroy these rocks to give himself another prong, maybe?
That would also be good, yeah.
Because at the moment he's doing this ping-pong back and forth, and it's the longest route in the world to get around there, where the Protoss can just walk up the ramp and be there immediately to meet him again. Oh, a little run by Marines going into the third. Gonna kill some more probes. Not that many. The Stalkers are going to jump on top of them, but this gives a chance for the main army to push up the ramp. Molten is aware of this, though. He does micro some units back into the natural.
Nice pre-split.
Some more disruptor balls going in. They completely whiff. Not anything really hit there at all.
He killed the disruptors before they pop off. The Vikings kill the 1 Colossus.
This push could win.
No, the battery overcharge keeps the Colossus alive.
Has to back off for now, I think.
He blinks forward. I don't think that was a good idea.
There's a bad blink forward. The Colossi is dead as well.
The Vikings land. Disruptor shot. Oh! The Vikings dodge it. And they land again.
I don't know if there's enough on the ground here for Molten to hold. Voltacus is pushing through. GG, well played, called. Molten has gone down to Voltacus in this best of 3 in the group stage.
What a game.
That game was so intense, you nearly died halfway through.
Exactly.
That's how much it meant.
I criticized the build, but it paid off.
It did, yeah. I mean, we kind of talked about at the beginning. He went for the most ballsy thing I've seen in quite a while, building a CC first, hiding it, and knowing that his opponent was going to be so scared of all the nonsense that he had done up till that point that he might overreact.
I have seen one player do this. Prospect.
Right. Yeah.
And now Voltacus.
And now Voltacus. The only 2 players to ever make this work in the history of StarCraft 2. Fantastic game there from Volt. We're going to throw ourselves to another ad break so Zane can recompose himself, and we'll be back shortly with more StarCraft 2. Thank you much for watching.